Hey everyone, it's Allison. I am back and I wanted to talk a little bit today about insecurities. Some of the things that we, especially as women, face in our day-to-day lives and the things that make us feel like we're not good enough or we're not pretty enough or smart enough or talented or whatever it is. So as you can see today, I am not wearing any makeup at all. I'm completely bare and I'm missing some eyelashes for some reason. I'm not sure. About like a month and a half ago, I these eyelashes right here fell out and they have not grown back. I got some of my eyelashes ripped out when I was playing basketball in high school. A girl elbowed me in the eye and ripped out quite a good chunk of my eyelashes, and those grew back within just a few weeks. But it's been a couple of months, and these eyelashes are still nowhere to be found. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. And I don't normally wear fake eyelashes either. Like all my videos you've seen me in so far, I don't have fake eyelashes on or anything. I just do a pretty decent job with my makeup of kind of filling that little space in. But yeah, I'm kind of curious about where those eyelashes went and why they're not there. Anyway, so that's a good segue into my video today about insecurities. I wanted to talk about some of the things that I've dealt with in my life that have really made me insecure over the years. So I guess I'll just expose those things to you and hopefully get some pretty good feedback and hear what you guys are dealing with too. And maybe even if not, like this can maybe help someone who's dealing with some of the similar issues that I'm dealing with. Um, First of all, when I was in sixth grade, this girl asked me, do you wax your eyebrows because they're really ugly? And I was like, what? I didn't even know what waxing my eyebrows meant in sixth grade. I had no idea. Um, and I didn't do anything to my eyebrows. I was in sixth grade. That same girl asked me that year if I shaved my legs and also if I washed my face because apparently I had really bad blackheads in my nose, which I mean now are probably decently clean. I take good care of my skin, but in sixth grade, like I didn't even know what a blackhead was. Okay, but after that, I became really self-conscious just about my skin, my face, my my huge zit is still there. But yeah, I just became really self-conscious about my face, and like I said, I started wearing makeup in about sixth grade, and I've worn it ever since because that's just always been an insecurity of mine. Another thing that I struggled with was just my arms have always been pretty large. I mean, now you can kind of see, yeah, I'm pretty muscular. I definitely try to keep myself in decent shape, but my arms have always been a little bit bigger than the other girls. I never really liked this little flab thing that I've got going on here. That always made me feel insecure. And then I have like this bump on the back of my neck here, you can see. I just have a very forward leaning posture, and I always thought that was really ugly and weird. And actually, shaving my head has kind of made me almost appreciate that lump for some reason. I feel like it doesn't look as strange. I'm not sure why. Oh, and then I have this weird point on my ear here. Kind of makes me look like an elf a little bit, which I like now, but for a long time growing up, I thought it was terrible. And I have this mole right here on my arm. You can probably see. That mole used to be all the way up here, and I used to be able to wear t-shirts to cover it, and I hated it. I don't know why. I thought it was the ugliest thing on the planet, and I would always wear t-shirts so that my mole was covered. And then I was like, what am I doing? This mole is totally awesome. I don't care. So, as you can tell, a lot of those insecurities I kind of grew out of as I grew up and learned more about myself and what really matters in life. And um, but at the time, like those things seemed like make or break, do or die sort of things. Like if this mole doesn't go away right now, I'm gonna, be the laughing stock of the whole school or something. But it wasn't as bad as I was making it out to be at the time. But it was a struggle, a definite struggle, and I was depressed and suicidal because of these insecurities and because of the people who pointed them out to me. And then when I got pregnant with my son, I only gained 15 pounds in pregnancy, but I got really bad stretch marks, which I found out are actually genetic. So good luck getting rid of them. You can't, unfortunately. It's a sad fact of life. If your mom or your sister has them really bad, you're probably going to get them really bad. And there's no tea or cream or magic potion that you can do that's going to get rid of the stretch marks or prevent them. I did everything in my power and I could not prevent them. They were really bad. And so now on my stomach, I will actually show it to you right now. I have these pretty bad stretch marks that go all the way from here all the way up to here, and it covers all my sides and everything. And then I have stretch marks as well on the insides and the back sides of my arms. And those marks have always kind of been, to me, a little bit embarrassing. And even after I gave birth to my son, I sort of lost it as far as having confidence in myself. I had just bought a bunch of bikinis for the summer, and I didn't wear a single one of them until just about a month and a half ago, actually. I wore a bikini in public for the first time since I gave birth to my son, and he is 3 now. So, that tells you how much of a number it does on you to hear comments like, oh, that girl shouldn't be wearing a bikini. That girl doesn't fit. That girl doesn't look like she, works out, or she doesn't have the right body or something. It's just really degrading, the types of things that we say to each other as human beings. Everybody has flaws, for crying out loud. Like, nobody is perfect. Just not everybody walks around flaunting them all day. Like, I don't normally go up to someone and say, oh, I hate this and I hate this and I hate, my double chin, like, oh, all these things that are so ugly about me. I don't just walk around saying that. People don't flaunt that they're insecure, but people are insecure. And the more that we bring each other down about those insecurities, the harder it is to just function day to day life. It's so difficult. You don't even want to wake up and get out of bed most days. It's just like, what is the point? People are just going to say mean things and be rude, and it's terrible. So, I think the best advice I have for getting past insecurities is just embrace the flaws, embrace the little things that make you unique and make you different. If you have a mole on your head, or a scar on your shoulder, or stretch marks, or you have a little extra cellulite on your legs, or whatever it is that you don't like, I say embrace it, own it, and wear it with confidence. It was like my brother told me about shaving my head. It's all about the confidence. If you just walk with your head held high and your chest puffed out, and you say, you know what, I don't really care what you think about me, people aren't going to mess with you. People aren't going to say crap about you because they know that it doesn't bother you. It doesn't get to you. The only reason that haters say things is because they want to see you fall down to their level, and they want to see you get upset and hurt. And the second they see that, it brings them up. But don't let them do that. Don't give them that satisfaction. Just keep on rolling. Like, keep on doing you, and you are going to be just fine. I promise. Like, eventually, it might take some time. I'm telling you, quite honestly, it took me a long, long time to embrace myself. And still, I have hard days. Like, let me tell you, I have hard days. And I cry sometimes, and I throw pity parties sometimes, and I just wish that I was a different person sometimes. But you will get through it, and there is an end in sight, I promise. And I just want to offer some encouragement and a helping hand. Reach out to each other. Like, if you know someone's struggling and you see that girl sitting alone at the lunch table, go sit with her. Don't join the other people and make fun of her. Go sit with her, talk to her, ask her how her day is going. Or if you see that guy got rejected by that chick when he asked her out for prom or something, like, go be that guy's prom date, or at least give him a high five or something. I don't know, give him a Snickers bar, something. Because there's always ways we can help cheer each other up and stop the hatred, stop the bullying, stop the bringing each other down all the time. And then insecurities can become things that we're so proud of, and we just present to the world and say, look at me. I'm not perfect, but check it out. Like, I'm owning my body and I'm owning myself the way I am. And then that's another video I'll make too. I think there's a huge difference between being body confident and being healthy, and being body confident and being unhealthy. And I think that there are certain ways to go about that. And I'll talk about that in another video. But for this one, I just wanted to stick with the insecurities theme and kind of show you guys a little bit more of my vulnerable, naked side here. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's any questions you have, comments, concerns, whatever it might be. And I will talk to you guys again very soon. Thanks so much. Bye.